he broke your heart a few months ago or a few years ago. He ended things, or you had to end things with him because he was taking you for granted, or he wouldn't move things forward or commit. And now here he is again, asking to see you. What should you do? What should you do if you still want to be with him? Well, stay tuned and you'll find out. Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back or to get over your ex. And welcome back, my beautiful no contact army. Have you downloaded my app Silencio to help you stay in no contact? If you haven't, then the link is underneath every single video and podcast. And if you too would like to join our no contact army, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and you're in. And to read our manual, go to nocontactsecrets.com, where you can read 2 free chapters before you purchase the book. He's back, but you don't know what his reason or reasons are for coming back. Do not ask him what he wants. Do you really think he's going to tell you, like, oh, well, I'm horny, or the girl I was seeing dumped me, so I need an ego boost and validation? These reasons may be selfish, or they may be selfless, and only time and his actions can tell the truth. You're going to eventually need to determine if he's coming back because his ego is hurt, or he just wants access to you again, or if he actually wants to move forward with you. So let him do all the talking, as well as make the effort to put the relationship or budding relationship, if it never quite got off the ground, back together again. Don't you dare lift a finger. If he's trying to play you, he won't say anything about what your status is, because he hopes that you'll give him the same treatment as before without him having to do anything or say anything. And this is why, for now, you're not going to give him any girlfriend benefits. And yes, that includes sex. So let him know there won't be any sex, because you want to focus on building back the emotional attraction. Don't say this because, well, I don't know why you're back here, so I'm not going to be intimate with you. No. Just use the emotional attraction as an excuse. And until you're officially back together, you are not going to make any sacrifices or adjustments for him. Otherwise, you're showing him that he still has power over you. He doesn't automatically get you back. He has to win you over like he did when you first started dating. He needs to show you how badly he wants you. And one of the ways that he needs to do that is by answering the 6 questions that I talk about in my video. 6 questions to ask your ex when they want you back. And what are those questions, you may ask? They are, why do they want you back? Why should you give them another chance? Why did they change their mind? Why should you trust them? What's going to be different? And maybe, most importantly, which most people usually skip, how are they going to make it up to you? They need to pay a price. They need to make it up to you. And he's going to need to give very good answers to those questions. Otherwise, he's not serious and he's wasting your time. So check out that video. I'll put the link up in the right-hand corner on YouTube. And it'll explain more about how to ask the questions, because you don't just rapid fire the questions one after the other. No. You have to be more subtle than that. And until you're back together, let him know that you're single and you will be dating others. And if he says that, oh, well, then he's going to date others too, since you're dating others, then he obviously doesn't want you back that badly. And voila, you have your answer. Because if he was serious, he would wait. He's the one who screwed up, and this is part of the price he's going to have to pay. And years ago, I had an ex come back after a year, and I was actually dating someone else, and he said, well, I'm willing to wait as long as it takes. So he didn't say, oh, well, drop the other guy, or I'm going to see other people too. He waited, and I actually got rid of the other guy pretty fast. So he didn't have to wait that long. And if he says that he just wants to be friends, then he's wasting your time. He needs to show you that he's serious about moving the relationship forward, not a friendship forward. And you can even say to him, well, how do I know you really mean it? And let him figure out the answer to that. Because guys may tell you that they want you back and even pour their heart out to you, tell you they missed you and all that. And then it just turned out to be a whim of the moment, and oops, off they go once again. And you are once again brokenhearted. So it's only through sustained, reliable, consistent actions that count that will prove to you whether his words are true or not. And a guy who really wants you back, he will treat you with kid gloves. He will treat you like a princess. He'll want to consistently spend time with you. He will apologize. He'll ask for your forgiveness. He'll say something like he's been a fool for ever letting you go in the first place, or behaving in a way that left you with no choice but to break up with him. That's how a man who wants you behaves. And I also want you to set an internal clock, a time limit of how much time you're going to give him to prove himself. And don't tell him about this, otherwise he may just do everything, put on a show because of the time limit. Do not give him the playbook. And don't make the time more than 1 or 2 months. And in those 1 or 2 months, there needs to be consistent change through action, not words. And if he's serious, he won't take forever to show you that he's changed and things are going to be different. He'll do what he has to convince you that he does want to make things work. And if he can't do that, then he's not serious and he's just wasting your time. Think of all the men who would never dream of letting you go in the first place, because it didn't take losing you for them to realize what they had. Okay? Now I want to hear from you. How long have you been in no contact, and how is it going? And if you would like my help to get your ex back, you can contact me at theartoflove.net, and we will send you the rates. They are not on the website, and the direct link to that is below every single video and podcast. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please rate and review. And finally, remember, love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.